Hey guys, thank you so much for being here. Today we're looking at Every Breath You Take by The Police and how Andy Summers plays it on the guitar. If you're looking to learn Every Breath You Take on the guitar, then this is the video for you. So we're going to be looking at the chords and then obviously the tab and the riff, and I'm going to be showing you some really cool tips on how to make this sound great. So I hope you enjoy the lesson. If you do, of course, give us a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. But for now, I think we're going to get started. So let me just play you through that first little intro riff, and then I'll explain what's happening with the chords and how they fit into this amazing riff. Here we go. Okay, it's an awesome riff, but before we try and learn all of that picking, let's just have a look at the chords that make up those arpeggios, and this is going to make it super easy for you. So the first chord that we have is an A flat chord, but what we've done is we've added the ninth in there to give it this kind of add 9 sound, right? And this is the whole chord shape. So if you haven't played this one before, give it a bit of a practice. So that if I was to tab it out, it would go 4, 6, 8, and then 5. And then 4, 4. And what it is, basically, again, I'll just remind you, it's an A flat chord with an added ninth in there. And what we do is we play that one with our little finger. So that's our first chord that we have to practice, okay? The second chord that we're going to practice is very similar, but this time kind of like the minor version, right? So we're going to do 1, 3, 5, 1, 1, 1. And what this is an F minor add 9 kind of thing. It's a really nice shape. This one's a big stretch. We won't have to play it like that in the song, but it's just good to practice if you haven't played that one before. The next chord we're going to do is kind of this, I guess maybe a D flat add 9, this kind of suspended sound again. So I'm thinking of it like a D flat power chord there. So it's 4 and 6, and then I've added in the eighth fret there, right? And then we can move it up again, okay? And then it goes back to here, okay? And that's the first little bar, right? So here it goes. Now you'll notice that I'm using my index finger to come across and play that 5th fret on the G string. That's how Andy Summers plays it. I've seen it on a video that he explains it how to play. Now, one thing that we are trying to do, and I've seen it played in different ways, actually. I've seen Andy play it in different ways in different videos. Sometimes he lets it all ring, so sometimes he'll just play a chord like this. So that's just playing the kind of riff with that, letting it all ring out. And the other ways are more kind of arpeggiated, which is more separate notes, yeah? So practice both ways. I think this way, to play it more like the record, it's going to be really nice. Now, when I'm playing this picking kind of pattern, I was doing downward strums and palm muting. And now it's starting to sound like the song, right? Then we'd move across to the next chord shape. When we get to here, I'm using my middle finger to go flat there. Now, when I watch Andy Summers, he would do this. So that's also a way to do it. You could think of it like as playing a power chord and just going up to that ninth sound, right? So it's, and then he'd move up again and then back. Which I think is a really nice little riff to play. Okay, cool. So let me play you through kind of the verse one. I'll sing the words along roughly for you as well. Every breath you take, every move you make, every bond you break, every step you take, I'll be watching you. Okay, I'll play it with the tabs and you can practice along. Here we go. The second verse is exactly the same, apart from instead of finishing on that kind of that minor 9 chord, we're going to play that add 9 A flat major chord, right? So if I play the second verse for you, it goes like this. Ready? Every single day, every word you say, every game you play, every night you stay, I'll be watching you. Okay, cool. Now let me play you through the chorus riff. Here we go. Cool, so similar patterns, but this bar's just slightly different. So what we're doing is we're playing this. Okay, still in those quavers. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Okay, really nice little riff. Okay, cool. So the last bit that we have to look at is the bridge. So let me just play it with the music. We'll see how it sounds. Ready? Okay, really easy section. We're playing an E major chord, and then we're playing an F sharp, okay? Kind of in these E-shaped bar chords. And after we strum, we're playing an 8th note. So one big strum, which lasts for 2 bars worth. So it's 1, and then, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and then strum. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and... Of course, it's downward strumming all of that, right? So we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 try and strum all the strings. I'll try and do it as well. Ready? Here we go. Try and get all the strings on that F sharp chord if you can. Not a bad exercise for a quick change, is it? Okay, really nice sound. And of course, this is the bit in the song when it goes, since you've gone, I've been lost without a trace. I dream at night, I can only see your face. I look around, but you I can't replace. I feel so cold and I long for your embrace. I keep crying, baby, baby, please. And then you're back into that riff, right? Really great. That, no, I'm not doing it justice there at all, but a great little bit on the guitar. Okay, great. What can we take away from this song that's really going to be useful for us? I think it's going to be that add 9 chord. It's such a beautiful chord. Now, try and play it. Now, try and play it in an open position. So it's 0, 2, 4, 1, and then 0, 0. This is E add 9. Now, what we can do is we can play, for example, in the key of E major, if I played C sharp minor 7, B, A, and then that E add 9. That's such a nice way to end a song, perhaps, with a really beautiful chord. So if I was just to imagine that I'm playing the end of a song, we're just making up a song here, right? And then we're going to play this, ready? Yeah? Kind of simplifying the playing there a little bit, but it's a really nice chord just to have in your arsenal when you're playing in the key of E major, or any key, of course, you can just move it up, but it's a nice shape for that kind of, that finishing chord there is a really nice one to have up your sleeve. So listen guys, I really hope you enjoyed that lesson on Every Breath You Can Take by The Police, and let me know how you got on in the comments. Did you enjoy it? Have you got any more song suggestions? I have got a big long list of songs which have been suggested and they are fantastic, so please keep suggesting them. I will work through the list. Of course, it takes me a little bit of time to make the videos for you. Thank you so much for being here and watching the videos, and we will see each other very soon. Thanks a lot guys, see you later.